Good afternoon. We are live. It's Thursday. You know that means we're drafting again. We are drafting again. Let me share my screen so you guys can see. There we go. There we go. Jeremy asked, can I join? Sorry, Jeremy, we are full. If this is your first time joining us, because I don't recognize your name, so welcome. You can go here. Let me send you the link. So here's the link, Jeremy, in the YouTube chat. If you click on that link right there and enter your name and email, we send out an email every Sunday morning with the drafts. We do 3 drafts. We do one Tuesday, Thursday at this time, and we do a Sunday morning one. So put your name in there, or your email in there, and then make sure you're looking Sunday morning for the link so you can get in, because these things are filling up quick. What is up, Bill? Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Hello, gentlemen. I hope everyone's doing well out there.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, I had some personal things to deal with, and now Dollar Bill is back. I'm just hoping that my boy Nick gets in here.
Oh, I'm sure Nick will be in here.
Of course, Ricardo will make my night if he gets in here, me and Mr. Ricardo.
Yeah, where is he? Is he in this? I don't see him in this one. I think he's I think he's only in Sunday.
Oh, no, Mr. Green then. Who else is here? You got any newbies in here, Chris?
Yep, Buster Boom is new.
Buster
Boom. I think the Hootski 41. I don't recognize that name. I think he's new.
Is the 111 new?
Yeah, 111. He's new.
110?
I think he's been in once or twice before. I've seen him here a couple times. Ale was in our last one.
All righty.
Yeah, so.
All right. Oh, Jay Tatum, what's up, dog?
Yeah, Jay Tatum.
Yo, I expect to see Barkley at number 1, Jay. I expect it. Expectations. Now, here's the situation. Because I had to handle so many things the past week, I was not, especially on the weekend, I was not quick on the take with this draft. But don't worry, everyone out there, you'll still get your dose of Dollar Bill in this draft, regardless. Whether I'm drafting with Nick, or I'm going to be providing, which I think would be a lot more entertaining, a lot of pick-by-pick analysis as we go through tonight would be something I was hoping to do anyway. So
that's what the people want. You missed it. I don't know if you went back and watched the replay on Monday, but Long Wang started wide receiver, and
yes!
I was like, where is Bill right now?
That's because
we need Bill here.
That's
for the
my
first
son.
Time.
That's my son is Short Wang, and he understands that we're starting to rub off on the youth of America, Chris.
I guess so.
Nick is in it. Nick, you in the Zoom?
That's Pierre.
I don't see Nick yet, but Pierre's
Hey,
on.
Pierre, what's up, buddy?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm in last place in 3 of my baseball leagues, so I hope it's just the first week or so that's killing me.
Yeah, I'm in last place in one and 11th in another, so don't worry. It's a long season.
As we both know, but I really took a hit in the points league head to head because Soto, Lindor, and another bat. 3 of my bats were out for 4 or 5 days, man. That just hurt me.
Yeah, that's, at least those guys, they'll catch up eventually with you because they'll make up those games. If you had a guy like Eloy or somebody who's hurt and, Tatis, well, then you're screwed.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I have such a great team with my keepers on that team with Lindor and Soto. I do have Tatis. So.
Oh, that's right, you do. Well.
But I picked up. Actually, I couldn't believe it. David Fletcher was on, and he's nothing special, but David Fletcher was available. He's like
Well,
pretty
for
well owned.
points league, that's pretty good.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Anyway, we're here for football. I don't want to bore my my fans out there in YT YouTube land. We've got a big draft coming up for a little dollar bill analysis tonight because I'm not in this draft. But if I do get in, that'd be great. But Nick, my boy, and I will be a tag team tonight at the number 2 spot.
All right.
Is he in?
All right,
He just jumped on the Zoom. He's hopping on right now.
What's up, Nicky?
There he is. What's up,
Hello,
Nick?
gentlemen.
How many Texas team hats do you have?
And like, how many teams or how many hats?
Well, I've seen you in the Cowboys, the Rangers. Now you're in the Longhorns. Like, what? How many different Texas teams do you have hats for?
Well, it's 4 teams total. I have 2 Cowboys hats, one with the D, one with the star. 2 Rangers hats, one red, one blue. 2 UT hats, the black one I have here, and then I have an orange one. And then I also have a hat for the Round Rock Express, which are the AAA affiliate of the Rangers.
Wow.
So,
There you go.
7.
That must be a cool hat.
Which one?
The Round Rock one must be cool.
I can go grab it. Hold on.
Minor league teams are always the best. Minor league outfits and hats, especially. That's it. I haven't been.
Pierre,
I haven't even been to a missions game.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
I forgot to tell you, Pierre. Literally, I'd say 20 years ago, I worked in the triple. I was working for before I became a teacher. I was working for I was doing PR for a sports marketing group in New York City for like 3 years, and I was handling the minor league system there up and down the East Coast, the AAA affiliates. And I'll tell you right now, man, going out to see the Toledo Mud Hens. It was unbelievable. The jerseys I got, the hats I got. I love going to minor league games. It's such a better experience.
Yeah, it's a different atmosphere. You know what I mean? It's
all family. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all. The best is actually they're not an official major league affiliate, or I don't know if they changed something now, but the St. Paul Saints up in Minnesota, they're like an independent league team. That's the craziest game. They do all sorts of things, like stunts and promotions, and that's the best. Is those kind of games.
All right, but, Eli Stokes just jumped on.
All right, cool. Sorry.
No, you're good. Eli Stokes just jumped on, so everybody's here. Everybody said they're here. So here we go.
Me and Nikki.
Yeah.
Jay Tatum, you were on the clock at 1.
Barkley.
Dollar Bill didn't make it into the draft, but he's going to give his analysis of the pick.
Oh, this is even more fun, guys, than actually drafting.
It probably is. It's like,
I had to run a whole program today for an hour and a half, 2 hours in front of about 300-400 students at school today. So, and I was the MC, so I'm ready. My voice is ready to go.
We're warmed up.
Yep, I'm warmed up.
Nice.
All right, what do we got? Did we start it up?
Yeah, we got pretty standard. Well, Nick went Barkley at 2 over Cook, but otherwise pretty standard.
Excellent. Glad to see it.
And
all right, so
like that.
So pretty standard, guys. Liking what I'm seeing. I've seen Henry, Longwang. I like it. Zeke, we're going to see it. You guys have said it, Pierre, Chris. We're going to see Zeke and Nick start to creep back up from where he was at like 1.8, 1.9. He's going to creep up, up again as soon as we hear how Dak is healthy and pretty much.
He still goes. I still get him at like 8, 9, 10, sometimes even 11 or 12 in my best ball drafts. But I do think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Once training camp starts and people see like, oh, that's right, he will creep up.
Yeah. So good work, Pierre.
That's good value. We're just sharper than the average right now.
Everyone here is already on the Zeke thing. It feels weird to be kind of disappointed to land Kamara at 6. It's like,
it's just the quarterback situation. It's so,
But
I like Stinger doing a Devontae. I just feel like, for some reason, guys, I'm having this feeling of Michael Thomas all over again at that same exact draft spot. I hope it's not the case.
I was kind of talking about that too.
It's not very.
There's going to be a regression.
Yeah, of course.
Just how much?
It's not very often that the overall number 1 wide receiver busts, to be honest. They might not be the number 1 wide receiver again the next year, but like if you look at in the past, like Hopkins, AB, those guys didn't bust.
No.
Well, the thing too with Thomas is a lot of it, especially beginning of the year, was just because he wasn't healthy. I mean, he just missed, most of the season. With Adams, I mean, he's always missed a game here, game there. So it's not like he's, set in stone 16 games. But at the same time, I mean, you never know. He could have the same kind of issue, but you can't count on that, of course.
No, you're right. I like the Cam Akers starting to move up. Chubb clapping cheeks. That's good value. Aaron Jones now, I have not seen him except for in the last week jump up into the first round, into the last week and a half, 2 weeks since he signed. I have not seen JT drop to 111.
Where am I at here?
If that happens, man.
Okay, I'm taking this guy first because I need to think about my.
A second.
Yeah, actually, I know who I'm going with second. There we go.
Did you double it out?
Nah.
You didn't. You went with your boy, right? There you go.
Yeah. Although maybe Kelsey. Kelsey wouldn't have been bad there if I wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm seeing, and Chris, you said it last week. If I see Taylor down at 111, 112, that's going to be.
Yeah, I think that's okay for him.
Very difficult. And I got to be honest, I don't, Pierre, Chris, guys, I don't know what you feel, Nick. I don't know if Marlon Mack is even an issue. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But here's the thing. Why were we so high on JT after the season last year?
Yeah, I just think reverse stuff is going on here. You see a signing and they get his immediate reaction like Marlon Mack's going to go back to whatever he was or get,
I don't think that. I don't think that
7 carries a game.
But here's the thing. For me, the reason why I was okay with JT as like a top 8, maybe even a top 5 pick was because I thought it was if it's just him and Nyheim Hines, then he's locked in. He's locked into 18 to 20 touches a week.
Okay.
You bring Mack in, and even if he does only get 6 or 7 touches, if that knocks JT down to that 15-ish range of touches. I mean, there will be weeks where he'll get 20, but if on a lot of weeks he's down around the 15 touch mark, he's going to need, he's going to need quite a bit of efficiency. What's up, Stinger?
Wow.
So I think 11 is good.
Okay.
I think 11 is good.
I have not seen this. I mean, I don't know what you guys did on Tuesday. I've not seen Tyreek in the second round.
Well, that's because I won't draft him at the turn.
That's exactly right.
On Tuesday you missed it. We only had on Tuesday we only had 11 running backs through the first 2 rounds drafted.
What?
Show them, Chris, on the screen like crazy.
So we're wearing off on the public here with the second running back stuff. That's good. I'm glad to hear that they're starting to listen. The masses are starting to listen. And look, Stinger, I love you, bro. But that was a reach, and I'll be nice and say it was just a reach. And he's on my team, and he's on my team, brother. My team. Yeah. And that's a reach.
Mixon is are you still low on Mixon with Gio gone, Bill? You still
low on because I'll tell you what happens, Chris, and I heard these Cincinnati guys from Pro Football Focus talking a lot. I'm up on their podcast. They're going to replace Gio anyway with someone who's better. If you don't think they're going to draft someone or bring someone in who's better than Gio anyway, they're not going to let Mixon go crazy. So do I think it helps him in an incremental amount? Yes. But I don't have trust in him to carry it anyway. So, what is it going to push him up? I don't think he should be a second round running back, but a lot of people believe it. It's been 2.5 years straight that I've been saying it, and I've been proved right. And we're going to keep hearing it. And we're going to keep believing in him until when? Until when do we believe in him fully? And when does he have to keep showing that he's just not the guy, even under the best of circumstances, which will be this year? This offense will be the best offense he's ever been in. Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't think the Bernard the Bernard move doesn't move the needle for him either way. And the people are either you're on Mixon or you're off him, right? There's no in between. But the thing is, Naira, they didn't cut Gio because all of a sudden, we need to clear the path for Mixon, make sure he gets all the touches. It was a financial thing. Gio wanted more money. He wanted a contract bigger than what they were willing to give him. So he's like, no, just let me go and I'll make my way as a free agent. So it wasn't anything to do with performance. It's
No.
like with anything that happens, in NFL, it's because of money, but it
Agreed.
shouldn't move the needle either way for Mixon. Because like you said, Bill, it's exactly right. They're just going to have a different player fill that exact same role.
Exactly.
Like they'll put Pirine in sometimes at the goal line. They'll have Travion Williams or whoever.
Yep.
So it doesn't change anything for him.
It doesn't. And you were right.
We
Exactly.
just had Javonte Williams go in the second round.
Well, I wanted to make my analysis of this round. Normally in this round, we do get these receivers, but I don't see these running backs. I don't see Jacobs and I don't see Mixon. And I certainly do not see Javonte Tatum. And you could have had him at the 4-12 turn, probably in the 5-1 turn. So you better hit on your next 2 picks, brother.
And before Najee and Travis Etienne, that's the thing. That's
what I was just about to say. All right, brother, my man Nick, I like the value on that pick, and I love Kittle right there.
Yeah, I originally wanted to go wide receiver in the second, but 8 had already gone, and Robinson was still on the board.
See, I don't mind it there because would you be drafting at 4'11", 5'2"? You know what you know in your head. You've been doing this a lot. What's going to be there at receiver for you?
Yeah.
This part of the draft, 1 through 3, Chris, 1 through 4, Pierre, I'm not against an RB start if you get that value and you still have at the turn, you can grab, like if you don't take Kittle there, you would have had a real good receiver and then come back in the 4th. I'm not about it in the first 4 slots. I'm not against it, but I am against it from 6, 5 or 6 on, probably 6 on. I have to go receiver most likely. So I just think that's what's happening in drafts.
So Tatum is saying that he got distracted and timed out. So
you want to give him someone else, or make him suffer?
I'll pause the draft real quick. But you can't take anybody that's already been picked. If you want somebody else,
of course.
Yeah.
I just want Long Wang.
Long Wang is back with the 3 running backs.
Yeah, I want justification in some sort of chat or somewhere for those 3 picks. If you're going to be in here doing this every week, you just can't fly by night and then just whip up your strategy. You got to explain to us what that's about, because there's other value there that you're skipping on. So if you have a strategy, or you're just saying, hell with it, I'll try something new, then let us know, because you're back to what you're doing. Not that I disagree with JK. I do not disagree with him there at all.
No, JK,
you would take a Jefferson
value.
And I cannot believe what Pierre just grabbed.
All right, Tatum's got like 10 more seconds.
I know.
Going. This isn't. Let's go. Yeah, he had a chance.
Nice, Pierre Gibson at the 3-6.
Never happened again.
That's what when I saw Jacobs and Javonte go, I'm like, I'm gonna get either Dobbins or Gibson. So that's pretty nice.
Great.
That's not gonna happen in most drafts. So.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Hey, maybe Long Way. He's doing like what Young Money said the other day. He's just gonna collect assets and then he'll trade after the draft.
Yeah.
And that's a part of fantasy football. Yeah. I don't know about the leagues you guys are in. Been doing this for 20 something years. People don't want to trade with me, man, because they know it's hard.
I'll give you guys, because I do think there's like I think I'm really bad at waivers, but I think I'm really good at trading.
And I'm the opposite.
Here's my I guess quote unquote secret to trading. Give the other person a little too much for the player you're trading. Like lose the trade, basically, is what I'm saying. So
but get the best player in the deal always.
Yes, get the best player, but lose the trade. So give them an offer where they look at it and they're like, "Oh my God, that's a really good offer." Mm-hmm. They still might say no, but that a lot of times they say yes, and now because what people don't realize is if you get like the best player in the trade, you probably already have somebody on your bench who's not bad that you can replace the other player you gave up. Exactly. And now your team gets significantly better. So that's always how I go into trade. Well, except for in Dynasty, but in my redraft leagues, when I go into trades, I'm like, okay, if I want like Alvin Kamara, maybe I could get him for this and this, but if I give him this and this, it's going to be really hard for him to say no. So
Yeah, I agree with you. And as long, I love doing 2-for-1s or 3-for-2s because then if I'm giving up the extra player, I can just go grab someone off waivers without having to drop someone on my team. I love doing that. It's a really sound strategy. And you can pick up players without having to drop someone valuable on your bench or someone who might be injured who you don't want to drop yet because they're going to, I've done that a million times and it's awesome. It's a really sound strategy for you guys who are listening. Try to be on the other end of the trade where you're giving up the extra player is always, if you can afford it. Nick, Nick, you and I are looking at WR, the next two. We're looking there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. All right.
that was tough. I was between a couple guys there, but
Let me see what you did. Let me see. That's good.
yeah.
I'd agree
I
with
know
that.
you're going to see CD creep into the third, I believe, by September.
Did you guys see that Jerry Jones wants to draft Kyle Pitts?
I saw that. Yep.
Wait, what?
Are we surprised at all by that?
No,
I mean,
we're
No.
not surprised at all.
Jerry
Come
Jones
on, Jerry.
is in love with Kyle Pitts.
he's
Come
gonna have to
on.
have
He was
like
in love with-
it's a team of security holding him back on draft day. Like, don't push the button. No, they're gonna have to like lock him in a room or something.
We are playing flag football here in Dallas. Flag football. We don't need defense. We don't need any defense.
Yep. You're good. Yeah.
Okay, but he was in love with Johnny Manziel too.
Yeah, no, Jerry Jones is look, Jerry Jones didn't want Dak Prescott. He did not want
No, he
Dak
did not. He did not.
I know.
Jerry Jones, he might be a great owner in the sense that he loves the Cowboys and he wants the Cowboys to succeed and he seems like a guy that the players like, but he should have no hands in the draft. He should have no say in the draft. That guy should have no say.
He shouldn't.
I mean, hey, we'll have an unstoppable offense, but
Wow. Do you guys believe at some point in time, I know the last drafts we've been in, Waller has consistently been a 3rd round pick. I don't think he lasts till 4-3 much anywhere in redraft.
And in fact, now looking back, it's like, why didn't I go Evans Waller? That would have been way better. That's bad on my part. I didn't even notice Waller wasn't there.
Yeah.
Just used to him being gone.
That's consistently where Clyde Edwards is going, and he won't have a great year again. I don't want to hear about Damien not being there. Pierre, it's the same conversation as we just had previously. So I don't see him gaining much there. Not at all.
Now, there you go. I was about to say Kyle Pitts. Well, he got taken. If Kyle Pitts goes to Dallas, does he get taken this early? But I guess it doesn't matter where he goes. He's still going to get taken this early.
I mean, I don't know. I love Kyle Pitts, but at the same time, we either need to get my 2 choices, and I'd be equally happy with either one, would be either Rashawn Slater or Patrick Surtain, because those are our 2 biggest needs right now. Our O tackle and corner.
Corner for sure.
Corner for sure. Every 90% of the mocks I've seen, Nick, have Surtain go into the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a smart move.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
But come on, have you seen Kyle Pitts' tape? Have you seen the athleticism?
Yeah, no, I love him, dude. I was on this guy a long time ago. I understand. But again, Dallas does that. They're just shooting themselves in the foot, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, believe me, I've been a fan for this team almost my whole life. I know.
You know. That's good value, Pierre. That's where I'm seeing Julio will be in the 4th or the 5th. That looks good there.
Yeah, I almost went with another running back and then said I'll get a receiver on the way back. But yeah, it's still, in the 4th round, Julio is still too good.
All right, Nick. We ready, Nick?
Yeah.
Let's talk it over, bro. Who are you thinking right here?
DJ Moore.
Yeah, I knew that's where you're going. Yep.
And then we're going with another.
I know who we're going to do next.
Receiver.
Don't say anything until Tatum's done. I know who we're taking.
Okay.
I already know your mind, brother. I got you ready. If he doesn't take it, I know where we're going. And I think you know too. We've been doing too many drafts together.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think he's going to draft Rashad Bateman. Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, no. Great value on him, though, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see where he goes here.
Did he go yet? I have to keep going in and out because I'm on Zoom on my phone. I have to keep going in and out of this draft. It's amazing.
That's
Oh, okay.
annoying.
It does it all the time. Yeah. It won't, it puts me, it starts lagging me behind. Give me a heads up when he goes, Nick. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tell me if you've got, I don't want to, I got to say, because I can't type it to you.
Okay.
Cincinnati.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Go, brother. Love it. Love that pick.
Nice.
That's a fantastic pick. There it
Etienne.
is.
Etienne in the 5th is a good pick too.
Yes, it
Actually,
is.
I don't even like DeAndre Swift, but DeAndre Swift in the 3rd is pretty good too.
Yes, that's good there too. But then getting Cooper was, I know how you guys feel, but it's his wide receiver too. So I'm okay with it. If it was his wide receiver 1, I'm not okay with it. There's going to be regression. I'm tired. I love Justin Jefferson, but never going to duplicate that season and never.
But what if instead of 1,400 yards, he has 1,200 yards, but he has double-digit touchdowns because Adam Thielen doesn't score a touchdown every time he catches the ball.
True. I just think he's going to see different coverage come his way this year.
It doesn't matter.
You think so? All right.
How many corners in the NFL can truly shut down a guy? Like 3 or 4?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just not.
So the question is here, will Chase be as good as Jefferson? They were on the same team and Chase was the better receiver. Can Chase, say he gets a good landing spot, be as good as Jefferson? I don't know about that. I don't think so.
Jefferson just set the record, the modern day record for yards by a rookie receiver.
But can
Chase be very good? Yes, but is he going to do that? Probably not.
Can he still even live up to Jefferson's type of hype now is what I'm trying to get at. You think he can?
Yeah, maybe his hype.
Okay.
Right situation. I mean, think about it. A lot of people thought in coming out that in the NFL, Jefferson was just going to be a slot guy, that he'd collect a lot of balls, but he wouldn't put up huge yardage, big games. And then Chase is, athletically, I don't think we can argue that Chase is, superior. Not hugely, but still. I mean, Jefferson wasn't the number 1 guy coming out obviously like Chase is. So Chase has the higher ceiling for sure. But is he going to land in a spot where he can be the number 1 guy? That's what it's all about. You know
who's going to be this year's Justin Jefferson? Terrace Marshall.
That would be.
Could be.
That would be. And I've been having. You remember my friend Jordan, the other Miami fan, right? Pierre from a couple weeks ago. Yeah. We talk every day. We're going to do I was talking to you guys. We're going to do our own YouTube channel. So guys who are listening, but come after the draft, Jordan, Jay Problem, and I are going to have our own thing going. And we talked for at least 45 minutes about the Dolphins, and we mapped out the whole mock draft of every possible pick before them and after. So we're hearing, and you're dialed in, Pierre, that that if Burrow doesn't take him, Burrow wants Chase, he will probably go to the Dolphins. And Jordan, my friend, he's really upset because he understands that if Sewell's on the board and the Bengals don't take him, he wants to run to the podium and take him for the Dolphins at 6. How do you feel about that?
Somebody took Claypool?
I mean, I'd be okay with it. I mean, you can never complain about having an offensive lineman, right? That's like the cornerstone of the offense. But, it's not what sells tickets. It's not what's exciting, but it would make, I mean, if the Bengals, first of all, if the Bengals take a receiver instead of a lineman, then they're just stupid, right? Yeah. that would be the stupidest thing.
It's the Bungles, baby. So
exactly, it could happen. And look, to me, the reason why they trade back up, right? They went down to 12 and went back up to 6. Like, why do they want that 6? Because they want the top guy receiver, and they don't think that anyone else is going to take him because they figure, Sewell and all the quarterbacks are going to go. So I would think that they did that. They're pretty dialed in, either that they know that he's going to be there. Like they don't feel that the Bengals are going to take him, or that they're okay if he's not there, that they just take Smith or Pitts, I guess. So
would you be okay with Pitts on your team? With
Yeah,
Gesicki there?
can't
You're
complain.
fine, right?
I wouldn't be the same feeling as Chase on the team. Like I'd much rather have an actual wideout, but you know what? They could just make Pitts into a receiver. It's not.
That's exactly what I've been
set for
saying.
sure that he's going to be a tight end at the next level. It could be Chase Claypool.
I've been saying that
Exactly.
all along. He's probably gonna line up most of his snaps outside. You're not going to see his hand in the ground very often.
Or think too, Flores, right? Patriot disciple, Bill Belichick. They just got Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, a 2 tight end thing.
Yep.
They might just try to create mismatches and work the shorter part of the field, not worry about Tua launching it deep, right? And just have that kind of setup where they have a kind of 2 tight end, just move Pitts around the field. So that could be their plan. But I don't know that they have their mind set on Pitts. I think they're targeting Chase.
Oh, I know they're targeting Chase. Absolutely. It's whether Joe Burrow gets what he wants, and we'll see.
I don't know if he's in that position yet.
That's true.
Doesn't quite
You're
have
right.
the leverage.
He'll probably put his 2 cents in, though, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're thinking about it. Look, if the Dolphins took Sewell, would I be disappointed? No.
No, you
now,
wouldn't.
If they then later on in the first round, if they didn't take a receiver again,
well, they
then,
should at 18. They're at 18,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
So at 18, you're still getting, you're getting Bateman for sure. You're definitely getting, one of those other guys. And no, Waddle's not going to slip to 18. So you'll still get a good receiver there.
I love Bateman. Like if we got Sewell and Bateman, I'd be doing backflips.
That's what my point is. Well, that's what we argued. We sat there and argued it and said, you don't have to take receiver, because I was saying these generational talent terms, I think applies more to Sewell over the next best guy or next best 2 guys compared to, I'm not going to disparage Chase, but I can see Bateman being just as good as Chase. If he's closer to Chase than it is the 3rd or 4th offensive lineman is closer to Sewell. And that's just a fact. There's no question in my mind that this is a deep receiver draft, even deeper than last year's. So
I agree.
I'm saying that you take this guy Sewell and say Rashawn Slater is very good, but you're not going to get him at 18. There's 0 chance that's happening. He's going to go in the top 10 or 12. So if you don't take one of those 2 guys, you got to be happy with the 3rd or maybe 4th guy at offensive line. Now, he was telling me about Austin Jackson at left tackle, and people forget, we had this conversation, that Tua's blind side is right tackle. People get this in their head about left tackle, and right tackle is Penei Sewell. So it just makes too much sense. People keep thinking, oh no, you got to get left tackle. No, not for Tua, you don't. You can play with Austin Jackson at left tackle.
Absolutely.
So good work, Nicky. Good work, Nick.
Nice. Yeah, I was taking Debo in every single draft up until I found out that they're going to take Mac Jones probably. So now I haven't drafted him since.
I still don't think they're taking Mac Jones.
So I still think Chris and Pierre, because of the 14th when Justin Fields and Ohio State have their second day, that Kyle Shanahan and those guys are definitely going to that where they didn't before. I think they're doing their due diligence and know that Justin Fields is probably where they're leaning. I hope that's where they're leaning.
That's where they're leaning.
Yeah, I think so too. And I feel that, these stupid little articles come out, but is there something to them not talking to Nick Saban at all at Mac Jones's thing? I mean, it's a stupid little clickbait, but is there something to that? Why wouldn't you check in with the greatest college football coach who's had this guy for 4 years?
Yeah.
Where you're checking in with other college coaches, I'm sure, and you're not going to check in on the day of the pro day with him because you're just smoke screening. So,
could be.
Did you pick?
All right, I think you're going to love this pick.
Running back. Tell me, baby.
Dan, Lamar at 7-2 is good value.
What'd you get? Yes.
Lamar,
yes. Holy crap. And I'm an early quarterback guy. I cannot believe you got him there.
I don't believe it. I was about to take a running back, but then I was like, well, let's just, at this point, let's check out the QBs. And I had to do a double take when I saw Lamar on the board.
No. Big rebound year for Lamar here.
Yeah, now where you're going to start a
He's always
quarterback
taken in
run.
like the fourth.
Yeah, well, there goes that pick. I was going to say, if it's too late.
No, in the best ball drafts, I get him like 9th, 10th round.
9th, 10th, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, this works out. So I guess I'm not getting my tight end now like I thought, but I'll take me some Kyler.
There you go. You're getting good value in this draft.
I know. I really like this spot. Much better than 9.
Edmonds is 7.5. I mean, man, what? That's
You're all over him, but that's a little early.
He's going in the 4th round in best ball drafts right now. 4th round.
All right, that's insane.
4th round.
Like they're not going to draft a running back. Arizona's going to draft one of those guys. If not, day 1, day 2 for sure.
What's up, Ale? I know you're in the draft. What's up, Evan? TY. All right. I don't know if TY even gets drafted in these drafts sometimes.
Not always.
There's my once a draft.
Stinger, your wide receivers are Waddle and T.Y. Hilton. Oh, man.
There's my once a draft drop out.
Adams, Adams is solid.
And Pitt counts as a receiver, so he just needs a tight end.
The problem with T.Y. Hilton is you got Michael Pittman, you got Paris Campbell, and you got Carson Wentz.
Man, Stinger, you're hurting at running back, bro. Damn.
Does he have who's his running back?
Jacobson, Najee.
Yeah, well, look. So I asked this on the community poll. If Najee goes to the Steelers at 24, where are we drafting him?
3rd round.
That's kind of where he's going right now.
Yeah, but Jacobs first hurts him bad.
Well, yeah.
But you're right, though. That's his value. I think he does go there. If Najee goes to – who else is down there at the end of the 1st round? If he goes to – I don't know. Who else could he go to?
Jets.
Chiefs.
You know what'd be awesome? I'll tell you the truth. It wouldn't be good for the first year or so. If he goes to Buffalo, I'll tell you right now, if they take him, they're not going to because they have young running backs and they just picked, Zach Moss. But that would be a place where he would thrive, man.
That's like a receiver going to Buffalo. That's like terrible.
What?
A running back going to Buffalo?
You think if they lose, like after a year, I don't think Singletary does much anymore. I think with that offense, you think he could do all right?
No.
because of Josh Allen running the ball?
Runs the ball. They're a pass-first offense. They threw at one of the highest rates last year. I don't think that's going to change. That would be crazy if they did that. Just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit that offense, in my opinion. They'd be better off with somebody like drafting like a Kylan Hill later on, who's a great pass-catching running back.
Yep.
It's the offense a lot better.
You do want Najee, though, on the Steelers, like you said. That would work.
Najee and the Steelers just seems perfect.
That's a dream spot.
It's the type of player they want.
Yeah, that just seems like a perfect fit.
All right, let's see who's doing well in this draft so far. Let's see.
I don't normally do this, but
He's going quarterback.
yeah, I don't normally do this, but okay.
I know. Yeah. If he's there,
That's good. I mean,
that's what you got to do.
right there.
You got to do that, Chris. You got to do that.
Yeah. I can't get my guy just Jalen Hurts now, but
No, not anymore. He's done. Wow, 5 receivers already. I love it. 5 receivers, Chris.
yeah, I'm gonna crush you guys at wide receiver,
Yeah.
and I don't even mind my RBs.
And I don't mind that stack, boy. Getting Dak there with that stack is very, very good.
Yeah.
So good work.
If I had taken Waller instead of Evans or Lamb, I'd be feeling really good. But that was That was a blunder on my part, but oh well.
Pierre quietly just rolling in this draft. Pierre quietly.
I know he just keeps getting these crazy values.
Doing your thing, brother.
Yeah,
I like
for
it.
sure.
Let's see what he does here. This will be it for me right here. If he gets this one, boy, could win
Buster
the draft.
I like that Mike Davis pick. If Dak wasn't there, I would have taken him.
Yeah, that is a good pick.
Watch Judy.
I think this is still a decent spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, we got Sam Darnold throwing to him now. That's his buddy. So, and you know how I feel about Sam Darnold and the Jets. So, good luck, guys, in Carolina. Good luck. I see a hit coming to CMC a tiny bit. Yep.
I think CMC will be okay because he'll still get all the crazy dump offs. Because even Sam Darnold will dump it off. He'll dump it off. I do worry about DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson now, for sure. For sure. And I was drafting a lot of Robbie Anderson in best ball. He was like one of my highest drafted players, but I think I've only taken him like once or twice since when he's fallen. Because I don't like what is Darnold shown in his first 3 years that makes him make people think like, oh, he can go to a new team and be like awesome.
No, nothing. And it's nothing to do with the coach. Look, you can tell me about coaching all you want. I can give you 10 quarterbacks from when they started their career had incredibly horrible coaching. Let's just go to Steve Young with the Buccaneers. Okay. I mean, I could throw out 20 quarterbacks with terrible coaching. The kid is a nice kid. He's got a good arm. He doesn't read past his first progression very well. He actually, ironically, throws better when he's throwing instinctually on the move than he is when he has to read through progressions. And the picks that he throws are terrible in the red zone. He pressures himself a lot. You could say, oh, he didn't have a running game. He didn't have this and that. Numbers are numbers. And when you're the worst QBR in the league, not like your top 15. When you're 32nd, I don't see you recovering from that.
Yeah.
Rojo, how are we feeling about Rojo this year?
Not very good.
With Lombardi Lenny back.
Not very good.
All right, let's see, Nick. Hold on. Don't make the pick yet, buddy. Let's see what we got here. What do you want to go? RB again?
I'm thinking about RB, yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's take a look with you. You down for a rookie or no?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about taking. I know I don't normally take rookies, but I think there's great value here.
Take Gainwell right there. That's value. Or Carter, whatever one you want, either one.
Actually, yeah. Could you give me Carter, Chris?
Yeah, give him Carter, Chris. I'm sorry.
All right.
My bad. That was my bad. My bad for saying that without seeing Carter available.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I prefer Carter, but I mean either one. Oh my
goodness. Tatum, what is going on, Tatum? This is the last one. Let's go.
3 rookies in a row. I love it.
Well, Bill, isn't your boy still out there? I don't see. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You didn't go.
Don't say anything. Take him, Pierre.
All right. Well, I mean, you can leave him. That's fine.
Take him. I just think that has to be exact landing spot. Carter or Gainwell, maybe not much, but the next guy, he has to land exactly in the spot for him to do well. You know that with him, right?
Yeah.
Imagine him on the 49ers. It's over. If he gets there, I know there's a committee. He'd have to wait a year, but put him in that system. It's over.
Well, there you go. He just sniped. He heard it. He heard the talk.
Oh man, we didn't even say his. Come on, man. Who is that?
Yeah.
Well, that's great value. Are you going to get value on every single pick, brother? What are you doing today?
Yeah, got my tight end. That's it. Good enough. There's still plenty of rookie fish out there.
Dahutski.
Why?
Let's go, Dahutski. Who are we sleeping on?
Did someone just drop out like completely?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
Who was that? Number 9. Who was it? 9?
Yeah, don't let him back in next time.
That was Eli.
Yep. Hopefully it was just there's something wrong with his. Yeah, Damien. Damien, if I had him in many leagues and I liked his talent, but he's in a bad situation on that team.
Okay, Pierre loves Damien Harris. Pierre, why do you like Damien Harris? He's just a 2-down grinder. He doesn't catch any passes. What Cam Newton scores all the rushing touchdowns. Why do people like Damien Harris? I mean, and nothing against the player. I think he's a good running back, but his situation I think is terrible. But
It's a terrible situation.
But I know Pierre loves Damien Harris, so go ahead, Pierre.
Well, I like him as a player. I love him more in real life than in fantasy because you're right. You know, if Cam is still the quarterback, I mean, yeah, there goes all the rushing touchdowns. So that's the thing. They're not married to Cam. I guess this year they're going to keep going with him until they trade for Jimmy G or somebody else. But no, I mean, look, we know we don't need to worry about Sonny Michel anymore. We know they don't have anybody else who's really going to, run the ball. Guy can get 5 yards a pop, and he can make his own lanes. I just like his running ability. Like, I feel like he's not as dependent on the offense, but it's not a great situation. That's why he's not a starting running back.
I agree. And that's why I take who Chris takes 1,000 times, because I know what he can do around the goal line. Am I saying he's as talented, Jeff Wilson, as Damien? No, but he's on one of the best running schemes in the league.
Right.
And in this round, he's not your starter anyway. You're throwing a dart there. I'll take Jeff Wilson. Raheem Mostert's always hurt.
Exactly.
That's exactly. And Irv Smith, nice. This isn't a normal Chris draft, and I'm liking that.
Hey, people. Okay. I don't know why I get pigeonholed into these drafts.
No, but I meant from the same 12 spot. It's a completely different team.
You gotta go with what's the
value
giving you. Yeah, you gotta go with the value. When you guys can take your rookies, your cute little rookies. I'll take my Jeff Wilson, league winning Jeff Wilson from last year.
I like Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson, I always forget about these drafts because in Sleeper, he's like one of those guys that's buried way down.
You can't find him.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so all excited about Jordan Howard going back to the Eagles. I know you guys are doing backflips over that.
Oh, that's funny.
Jordan Howard went back to the Eagles?
Yep. Back on the Eagles on a 1-year deal. Jordan Howard. Unbelievable. Can Miles Sanders ever just break free?
I'm not worried about Jordan Howard. But what's crazy to me is you have guys like James Conner's on a team right now. I mean, Todd Gurley's not on a team. Okay, you could say maybe Todd Gurley, but is Jordan Howard better than Todd Gurley right now?
He might be.
Come on. How many touches did Jordan Howard get last year? 10? 50?
I don't know. Look, I hope Gurley lands somewhere for his sake, because I like him as a player. I don't know what happens to him, Chris, this year. I just don't know if he even plays.
I think teams are scared of that knee. They're scared of that.
They should be. Every right to be.
Mm-hmm.
But what about James Conner? Why isn't James Conner on an NFL roster?
See, that's puzzling me.
At least as a backup or something like Jordan Howard. Maybe he's asking for too much money. Maybe he doesn't want to go to the teams that are offering him deals. But I haven't really heard anything about James Conner.
I agree. I don't even know if he makes it back to Pittsburgh, because they're going to draft a running back. So,
yeah, they must be worried about his health too. He's always banged up.
Yep.
I just wonder how many true. It started, how it started 6, 7, 8 years ago with the committees, and how that's affecting fantasy. I don't know how many ever again. We might have to, as a group of fantasy people, change the way we structure our leagues in terms of positions, because you're going to have 5 bell cow backs maybe left, 6.
No,
that wasn't the case forever.
Yeah, that's true. But the position that needs a change is tight end.
Well,
It's absurd. It's absurd that we still require a tight end. It's absurd.
I've taken it out. I've not taken that out as a start. I've taken it out as a starting position in my league and left it in a flex. So I think that's fine.
Okay, that's fair.
It needs to be a flex.
Do not take it out completely, because that's
there's not even. There's by the end of the season, there's not even 12 startable tight ends ever. And
But
every
watch
year,
what-
and don't give me every year. People say, "Oh, the tight end position is like, look, you can get Irv Smith in the 10th, you can get Mike Gesicki in the 10th." But you know what happens? Those guys bust.
They're inconsistent. Yeah.
They bust, or they're like they give you 12 points one week and 4 the next, right? Like, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, there's not even 12 startable tight ends in the NFL by the end of the season, and we make it required. It's ridiculous. Which is why I think it's so important to get like one of those stud tight ends early.
Yeah, but then look, if you just make it a flex and you don't make a starting position, you forget it. Kelsey and those cats, they don't go to 5th round now. I wouldn't draft them that high, maybe 3rd round, 4th round, because if they're not going to have a starting position advantage and I can put someone in there in the flex as a receiver that's better than or close to them, well, I'm not going to spend them. I'm not going to spend my time or money on them. No way. No way.
Yeah. Just make it a flex.
Just make it a flex.
Make it a flex.
And I've taken kickers out of my league, so that's gone now. That's gone by the wayside. But I do, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know how you guys feel, but I do like picking defenses. I do like that. I think that's a good part of the strategy of the game. I do like. It's not bad.
Okay, here's the thing though. It has the defense only has an impact on your fantasy league when they do something crazy and score like 20 points. Because most of the time your defense is getting like 6 points, 8 points, 10 points. It's not make or breaking your league. It's not make or breaking, right? It's like kickers. People only care about kickers when some guy scores 20 fantasy points and they lose to that because of that.
Yes, I agree. That gets over. There's too much bias with that.
Like Koo last year, everybody was like, I have Koo, ha ha ha, I have Koo. And then when it mattered, he got you. Then when it mattered in the championship game, he got like 0 points.
Yeah, it's too erratic of scoring.
Yeah, kicker is just random. It really has no skill. The kickers don't belong in fantasy. But I agree with defense. The thing is with defense, the way to go really is IDP, right? You're picking a player.
Either IDP or the defense scoring needs a change. Why? We don't care what the team does in fantasy football except for defense. We're going to so your team defense gives up one touchdown, which in the NFL, you only give up one touchdown, you're going 16-0. And your team defense loses 6 fantasy points because they give up one touchdown. So you lose 6% of your fantasy points for giving up one.
My scoring is completely different, Chris. My scoring, if you had a shutout, is like 25 points. If you go between 1 and 6, you get like 18 or 19 points in fantasy, and that's a lot if you get between 1 and 6. So I value it the right way.
I like that. Or my thing is like, why don't we just only count defenses like sacks, turnovers, things like that, and just give them higher points.
Yeah, just give him more points for it. Yeah.
Like instead of only 2 points or 1 point for a sack, give them like
I have 2. I have
see.
2 for everything. I have high scoring defenses in my league. I have 2 points for an interception, 2 points for a fumble recovery, 2 points for a sack. I got 2 points for all the turnovers. You can't go 3. I don't think 3 is too much. 2 is fine.
if you don't give points
for scoring, yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Where are we at in the last 2 picks, brother?
Let's go. Where am I at? 23. I'm gonna buy myself some time here.
Get yourself your second quarterback
right here.
Brother. Get yourself your second quarterback, brother.
I'm gonna go with this guy first. Buy myself a little time.
Get another tight end to flex out.
There you go.
I probably would in a normal league. I probably would draft another tight end here because I have Irv Smith. Don't feel great about it. I mean, I do like Irv Smith, but he's not a lock.
No, you would have probably picked the second one, definitely. Yeah. Who's your highest up on your boards, guys? Between Henry, Hurst, Higbee, Jonnu Smith, or just all in the same tier for you?
Yeah, they're just all in the same.
Okay.
The same.
You know who I actually like higher?
Touchdown dependent.
Who I like more than those guys? Ebron and Gronk.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm not against that.
Yeah, Ebron especially.
Yeah.
Oh man, who's my boy? Who's the boy who's usually picking the weird dudes at the last round? Is he not in this draft? Who is that?
He's on the clock.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You might get Gesicki, Gronk, which I like.
Let's go, Cheeks. Vic. Yes, I agree, Chris, about Tunyon.
52 catches on
thinking
59
Jared Cook.
targets and 11 touchdowns. That's
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
yes.
Dan Orlovsky!
Yes.
You just
Good
won the
choice.
draft, clapping cheeks. Regardless of what you did up there, which is very good, by the way. This is one of your best drafts.
Yeah, I
But,
still don't
by the
like
way-
the easy Dylan pick. I still don't get the Dylan pick. But whatever.
Yeah, I know. You can fumble once in between 9 through 12. You can fumble once.
Yeah, I mean at 9th, I guess it's okay. I mean, I'm
And Aaron Jones-
taking Darrell Williams, so I can't say.
Yeah, and Aaron Jones gets hurt. He's got a starting running back in the league, so he's fine.
Which, by the way, don't sleep on Darrell Williams.
No. I love I love him. I do like him a lot. But I love Dan Orlovsky. He's going to be some player this year. I'm pretty psyched. And Judy will have a rebound. I mean, he had a pretty good year. I got to be honest.
Who?
Judy.
Yeah, I like Judy.
Nick.
Especially if they get a quarterback at 9, which is looking more likely that they might.
Yeah.
If Detroit trades down, and we know the Panthers aren't.
We did
right,
that
Nick.
Kenny Britt sighting.
Where are we looking, Nick?
Well, wide receiver, I'm just trying to decide which one.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can read your mind. Is it a Giant?
No.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. You're in the right state.
Oh, really? Crowder.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Are you going Buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Do it. There's nothing wrong with that.
He was my guy, but now I'm drafting Emmanuel Sanders instead.
Oh wait,
Are you?
I just realized they play in Jersey. Never mind.
Yeah,
I just remembered.
I got you now. Not bad, guys.
And there it is.
I'm telling you, these guys are getting better. And
Yeah, these drafts are getting way better for sure.
well, because it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes earlier than we normally finish. So these guys are getting, even with the autos at the end. I think if you autoed now, we got your name. Unless you have a really good excuse, you're not getting into the next one, my friend. And Arsenal, is that Arsenal? He's been in many drafts.
Yeah, I don't know. He was drafting early and then he autoed. Maybe he had to go or something.
Yeah,
You
it
just
was
gotta
the very
let-
end.
I think he started autoing like towards the end, so it's fine.
All right, he's cool. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna go back to front today, YouTubers and Endgame people.
Okay.
We're going back to front with Mr. Chris Magnano out of California in the sunny Sunshine State. Trying to get some rays today. What was it, like 75 today, big man?
I think it was even hotter. It was hot.
Yeah,
today.
boy, woof. I'm feeling for you. Although we did have a very good day out here today. It was very nice, 68, 70.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Diggs, Eckler, Evans, CD, Melvin. Odell, pretty good. I don't love him, but I guess that's his value now. We'll see. Dak, great. I love that stack. Jeff Wilson, Irv Smith. Yeah, brother. You're in the playoffs, my friend.
All right.
Who's this guy? Dahutsky?
The Hootski's new.
Dahutsky, you're our newbie. Here we go, Dahutsky. I hope you're still on YT. Tell everyone if you're still here, so let us know. JT, I love it, that value. Travis, good work. I'm not a CEH fan, but that's his value now. So he's second running back, not bad. So here we're starting with our team of Godwin, Sutton, Ayuk, and Fuller. Pretty good. I actually think Ayuk's better than Sutton. So we'll see. Fuller's still good. Yeah, that's good depth. Jalen Hurts is good right there. Henderson, this is, 9 through 12 complete. Except for Corey Davis. That's really good value for Corey Davis, man.
Yeah.
Wow. But those 3 picks there are just wasted. No, I think he had to have autoed, right? Because Henderson, Zach Moss, and Lindsey. Maybe in the playoffs, we'll see at the end. I'm not even going to do this guy's team. He left the draft. He's done. After the first 4, he did well up to Myles Gaskin in the 5th is a waste. Pierre will tell you he's a Miami fan. That's a wasted pick.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's too
I
soon.
don't know. I think you guys are sleeping on him.
In the 5th, that's too early, Chris, don't you think?
No. I don't
Really?
think-
For his second running back?
What's the
Ahead of
difference?
Melvin Gordon?
I mean, I'd probably take Melvin Gordon ahead of him. Yes.
Yeah,
and
I
I'd
would
probably
take
take
Melvin
Kareem
Gordon.
Hunt ahead.
And I would
take
take-
Kareem Hunt ahead of
and-
Melvin Gordon.
I know
Chase
how much you
Edmonds?
hate him, Chris. I know how much you
No.
hate him, but you're going to be committing fantasy football, suicide if you're telling me that you would take Myles Gaskin over David Montgomery. And I know you don't like him.
Yes, I would.
You-
Okay,
but you don't
David
do that.
Montgomery's
You
situation's
don't-
already bad.
But it's
At least Myles
I'm gonna
Gaskin has
stop you.
hope.
I
David
love you, but I'm
Montgomery has no
stopping
hope.
you.
No hope for
I'm
Montgomery.
stopping you. I'm stopping you now. That's
Hope
enough.
is
Stop.
not a winning strategy.
Stop now.
True, but
Stop
no
now.
hope is a guaranteed losing strategy.
Stop now. Stop. Okay. Clapping, my boy. He had a good draft last week too. I don't know how he did on Tuesday. He rocked it. He had one of the top 3. So far, Chris, you're in the playoffs, and these 2 guys after you, I'm not so sure. Let's see. Chubb, Tyreek, phenomenal. Terry McLaurin. I don't like Tyreek, but that value I love. McLaurin, great. Deontay, great. Those 4 wide receivers can arguably rival yours, Chris.
Yep.
Pretty
good.
Montgomery, I'm on your side there, brother. I don't care what anyone tells you. You got David Montgomery in the 6, you take him. That's that.
Yeah, fine. Have your 10 fantasy points. Fine. Have fun with that.
Jerry Judy, great job. Justin Herbert, you're the man. You're the man. 1 fumble maybe with AJ, Dylan, but you could get that back. And 2 great picks for a tight end. Clapping, throwing down.
If he had taken Kareem Hunt at 6 instead of Montgomery, he'd have the best team.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing, but he's in the playoffs. Who's this guy? New? Bus? What is this guy?
Yeah, he's
What's
new.
his name?
Buster Boom.
Buster Boom. Here we go, brother. I like the name of your team because you're showing me you've got some cojones and you're ready to draft aggressively. So I like the draft at 1-8 for Cam. That's aggressive. AJ Brown is fine there. Miles Sanders, I like. That's good value at 3-8. That's good. Mahomes at 4-5. I'm on that train. Jamar Chase, maybe around early, maybe, but is your number 2. That could be risky, very risky. And then getting Jarvis as your 3rd. I don't like that. I like Andrews. Mike Davis could be good. Kenyon Drake's a wasted pick. I'm a Raiders fan, and I will tell you that. AJ Green. Okay, I guess in the 10th. Devin Singletary is a wasted pick, and Carson Wentz is your backup. Okay. Borderline. I think Mahomes would have to carry you. All right. Stinger. Stinger's been doing well over the last few weeks, I think, except for tonight.
Jacobs pick.
Jacobs,
Yeah.
and then Najee's fine. Kyle Pitts is okay. That's a round early, maybe, but I'll gamble on Kyle Pitts. Russell Wilson is fine there. I love Waddle. T.Y. Hilton he's done. Even though it's Wentz, I love T.Y. Hilton as a player, but it's over. Back 9, he's on the final holds of his career. Brandon Cooks, Harris, Tylan Wallace. I do like the upside. Tevin Coleman and Davis. Fine, and that's on the borderline too. Borderline. Josh Jacobs pick really hurt him. Pierre, loved your draft, Pierre. I don't need to go over every pick. You got value at every single spot. This is probably one of your best drafts I've seen, brother.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. Congrats. I just think picking
more.
Yeah, picking from 5 or 6 is really advantageous this year. Who's this guy? You're in the playoffs, Pierre, obviously. One of the top 3 teams from what I see. What do you got here? Who's this? Who is this?
AL season.
Yeah, oh, he's always with us, right?
Yeah, he's been with us.
Yeah. All right, all right. I don't know if I like Zeke yet. You're gonna have to come around to me in August at 1-5, but okay. I'm not totally against it. He'll be going there, so I'm all right. Ridley, you know how I love him. Keenan Allen over McLaurin and CD and Mike Evans, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Keenan's my 10. Keenan's my 10, then McLaurin's my 11.
Yeah, so it's maybe. Chris Carson, I do not like. I know you do, Chris. I just don't like him. Chase Claypool's good there. DJ Chark is going to be great this year. Not, crazy great, but he's going to have a great year with Trevor. Chase Edmonds could turn out to be. Look, I'll tell you right now, here's the funny thing. You want to talk? Chase Edmonds could be better than Chris Carson this year. Could be. And if the fact that I'm even saying that he could be is telling you more about Carson than it is about Chase Edmonds. That's the bottom line. Rashad Bateman, good. I love Chuba Hubbard there. Darnell, I love, that. Tom Brady, I think you can get in the top 12 again, top 14 of quarterbacks easily. And Tyler Higbee is I think you should have gone. Yeah, you probably should have gone tight end between 8 and 11 there. But overall, that's a playoff team. Yeah, definitely. Derrick Henry, Mixon. I don't like Mixon, but he's your 2. Dobbins makes up for that pick. Galladay, Thielen, and Parker. Sorry.
Yeah.
I love you, Long Wang. Short Wang, I love you, brother, like a brother. But Raheem Mostert, you keep giving me. If you went to 3 receivers last on Tuesday and I saw that, I would have been very, very happy for you. I would have been said, you're the man. Then you resorted back to Long Wang ways here, man. And Galladay, Thielen, and Parker is not going to win much for me. Pittman, don't love him. Ingram, I live here. I don't love him. And look, dude, I'm sorry to tell you, Deshaun Watson isn't playing football this year. So you should have drafted another quarterback. It's like maybe a 5% chance he's going to be on the commissioner's list in 2 weeks. All his sponsors are leaving. I don't need to go into that now. The dude's not playing football this year. And if he does, it's 8 games. So that's done. You can't take Deshaun Watson as your starting quarterback in any redraft league. And I own him in 3 dynasty leagues, and I'm trying to unload him, and no one will take him. So that's that.
Oh.
No one's taking him. That's it. Arsenal left the draft, but he went with the Minnesota stack there. I love the first 3 picks. I'm not high on, but I love Etienne there.
Yeah.
Juju, I don't love Juju, but he's okay. He's your 3rd. He'll probably be better than Amari. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. Maybe equal to him. Maybe equal to him. Maybe. Nick, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is it out of line, guys, to say that CD Lamb is going to outperform Amari Cooper this year? Is that out of line? Am I doing something
I
like
agree, I agree with you, but I still think Amari will be good.
Yes,
I don't know.
Juju is, dude, I'm sorry. I like Juju. He's a fun guy, but he only catches the ball 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Like, the only reason he was even fantasy relevant last year was because he had like 8 or 9 touchdowns. That's the only reason. He's gonna get like 800 yards, 70 catches. Like, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the concern is the Big Ben is he's just done. Like halfway through the season, he just starts to like crumble and fall apart. And, like what happened the second half of last year, and then that's it. He has to dink and dunk because he doesn't have it anymore. And then he's like, all right, I'm out. I already knew this was my last season. So
yeah, Deontay Johnson's a target hog there. So
yeah. So Arsenal, he dipped on the draft and then late but he has some pretty good rookie upside late. That's a playoff team because he's got Cook and Jefferson. So, and he's got Aaron Rodgers. So that's a playoff team, probably. Nick, you threw down, and I love that you were able to the temptation to take that wide receiver at 211, and you didn't do it. I said earlier that going running back out of the first 3 slots, maybe 4 slots, isn't a bad idea at all because you could still get that wide receiver, and you were able to get Kittle. So those 3 and I love James Robinson, and I don't even care what people are talking about. Not repeatable. He's going to be in a better offense with a better quarterback, with a better coach, with better everything. Better, it's going to be better for him. So unless he gets hurt, so you're doing well, Kittle. I love DJ Moore, and I honestly think I don't love DJ Moore, but I love him there. I just don't like DJ Moore because fucking Sam Darnold's there now, so that's the end of that.
Yeah,
but that's okay. No. I'm not saying, but I trust Joe Brady to be able to do something in this offense with those receivers and with a kid who can actually throw an out. He can throw an out route really well. He's good at that. So maybe put him on the move, out of the pocket. I guarantee you T. Higgins has a better year than Moore, so that was a good pick. T. Higgins is going to have a better year than DJ Moore. It's probably going to happen. His arrow is moving up. DJ Moore's arrow is moving sideways. He's staying the same, if not going down. See, and Debo, great job there. Lamar, incredible. That's a playoff team again. And lastly, I don't know what the fuck you doing, Jay Tatum. I don't know if you.
Okay, he said he did. In fairness, he did say that he would have taken Antonio Gibson at 212.
Oh, so then that would have been an amazing team. Okay. But I don't know. Listen, you want to play it safe. I think Michael Thomas does rebound.
Michael Thomas in the 3rd round, like he.
That's fine. That's good value. Yep. But I think as long as Jameis is the quarterback, he'll be fine. We better hope that's the case.
I do question about, Smith at 6, but
yeah, I was just going to say that. Robert Woods, it's Robert Woods. It's 15 points. He's not a world beater. He's a number 2. People are going to draft him as a low end number 1 sometimes. He's nothing special. But now that he has Stafford, people are going to look. I don't know how you feel, Chris and Pierre. I think it benefits Cooper Kupp more than it does Robert Woods that Stafford's there. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I have been drafting more Cup just because he's
Me
going
too.
later.
Yep.
I don't know how. I think they're just both going to be really good.
Okay, good.
I think they're both just going to be.
Yeah.
Really good.
Well, you can see I got Cup here. I've been getting a lot more Cup lately. I do think Cup, because Woods is a guy who benefits more. They were trying to mix things up and put him on end arounds and we'll flex him out. I think they were trying to kind of cover up for Goff,
They're trying to protect
in
Goff,
some respect. Cup's the guy who's going to run his route. He's going to get open. Stafford will sling it. He'll find him. I think they'll both be pretty close in value, but I feel like Cup's going to be his favorite target. I don't know.
Me too. I agree on that. Fant, he took your boy Fant. Fournette, no good there. Trey Sermon, he made up for that a little bit. And then the bottom half of his draft is just not good. If he took Gibson, I would say with Josh Allen, Gibson, and McCaffrey, he's probably in the playoffs with Fant, who's an uprising, but the receivers are not stout. So not a precipice of being in the playoffs. But I got honestly, look, I'm handing out crowns tonight. I'm handing out the first crown of the draft. And that will go to our man here, P Funk. He had the best draft. I think you would agree, Chris and Nick, that he killed it. He killed it tonight.
Valley King.
Yeah, he got all kinds of value tonight for sure.
He killed it tonight. I wouldn't. There's not one pick here that I would say that is off pace, and that rarely happens, Pierre. So good work tonight, brother.
Maybe Michael Gallup, but we're nitpicking.
Yeah, we're nitpicking at 11th round.
I mean, at 11, that's not bad for Gallup, I don't think.
The problem with Gallup's just one of those guys.
He'll be a fill-in on a bye week.
Gallup's one of those guys in redrafts. You're just never gonna start him.
Yeah, he's a bye week fill-in.
You're gonna be terrified that you're only gonna get like 3 or 4 points, right? You're gonna be like,
But I do love.
It's like one of those guys that you're like, I can't drop him because he's too good to drop.
That's
I can't play him because I'm too terrified he'll sink me. He's like one of those guys. You know what I'm talking about.
Think about it. Before last year, before Dak hurt and all that, a lot of people were talking about Gallup taking over as the number one receiver in Dallas. Nick, you probably heard that, right? They're talking about how he's better than Cooper and he's going to be the guy. And then, it all went to hell. But
I didn't believe it, but yeah.
No, but that's what people are saying.
Pierre, go ahead.
No, that's it. My wide receiver.
I'm saying, but listen, I think that Laviska is really being slept on, and to get him in the 10th round as the number 2 receiver in a new offense with a stud quarterback, anything can happen. He might lean on him. So taking a dart throw at him, this guy could catch 80, 90 balls next year. Am I wrong?
I like Laviska. Yeah, that's good.
Am I wrong on that? Could he catch 80 balls, Chris, Pierre, Nick? 80 balls? Is that out of the realm?
It's going to really come down to who does Trevor Lawrence
lean on?
Yeah, who does he lean on the most?
Who was the third receiver there that they got rid of Keelan Cole, guys? Just off the top of your head, do you have any idea?
Marvin Jones.
Oh, that's right. Marvin Jones went there. So that's going to really that might suppress his value a little because Marvin Jones, I do like a lot. I do like him. He's going to be a good veteran. That was a really good move by Jacksonville to get a good veteran in the room with the young guys and to show him the ropes, and he'll catch his 5 or 6 balls a game for 75, 80 yards and be a protection, be a comfort security blanket for Trevor Lawrence, man. Has a kid been set up any better than this kid coming into the draft? My goodness.
No kidding. And
he is getting everything.
Alignment early. That's just going to help.
They're going to, and they're going to do that. I mean, the running back situation isn't the greatest, but you still have another kid who's young with him who can grow with him. Probably going to get hey guys, did they get any depth at backup running back for him? Sign a veteran, or am I just out of the loop?
Who?
Carlos Hyde.
Yeah, Carlos Hyde.
Carlos Hyde. I knew that was in my mind for some reason. So yeah, they that's right, because Meyer loves his Ohio State guys.
This guy.
Yeah, but that just made me like James Robinson more.
Yeah, I'm saying he has someone there for the kid in the room to lean on if he needs something struggling. So I'm saying, I just think that Trevor Lawrence is walking into a very, very well set up situation, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I haven't seen that for a number 1 pick in so long. Like just walking into this. If they make the playoffs, are you guys going to be surprised? Like surprise. I'm not.
I mean,
no.
In that division, Houston, Indy.
Yeah. Houston's done. Houston,
that's 2 automatic wins right there.
They're done.
Who am I forgetting in that division? Houston,
Well,
Indiana.
Tennessee. So
Titans.
they're not
Tennessee's
beating.
tough. Tennessee's tough.
Can they split with one of the other two teams? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. They
So
beat the
I'm
Colts
thinking they
last
can
year.
get 7 wins. I'm not saying maybe not the playoffs this year to go from 1 to, but I think 7's on the table.
Yeah, it depends on the defense, really. I know the offense
Yeah.
will roll, but they still have a lot of holes in defense.
Oh,
That's
they
the
do.
problem.
They do. Oh, that's right. And I keep
But-
forgetting you get 17 games, so they're going to be 7-10. Oh, that's going to change. Oh, wow.
Well, that's true. I forgot about that. They got good young pass rushers. They just need to develop, and that's a thing. But
They do. But I think he's walking into a very good offensive situation, man. Very good.
Yeah, definitely.
And the coach, who really doesn't care about money because he's got so much and his legacy is already set, he's going to let this kid throw the ball. He's going to let him run offense. He's not going to handcuff him like they would most rookie quarterbacks. He's going to let him run on the outside. He's going to let him do his thing, and he's going to let this kid cook. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think Urban Meyer's going to tone him down. I think that Urban Meyer wants to prove that he can do it in the NFL. And he's going to let this kid go. So if it's not next year and the year after, Pierre, you're right. If they get a couple good high picks on defense, they can make the playoffs. I'm not saying they can. You've seen it before. Outhouse to the penthouse in the NBA and the NFL real quick.
It happens. Yep, it happens.
yeah,
Well, they set the whole league
And
up that way.
Yeah.
he's not coming into a worse situation much really than Herbert did. The Chargers didn't have the best offensive line. All those injuries, and then Eckler was out half the season. Not like he had this stud running back to cover up for him.
Yep.
And that defense was a lot worse than it should have been last year, especially after Derwin James got hurt. So it's not that different. And like you said, I think he might even have better.
Oh, it's definitely better coaching.
Better weapons. You don't have receivers as good as Keenan Allen, but they have more depth, right? Because after Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, it was like just guys like they're rolling, Tyron Johnson, Jalen Guyton, and all these guys. So I think Lawrence could put up similar numbers, to Herbert. That makes top 10 fantasy quarterback right away.
Yeah, he could be. And
I think he will be, and I think he's going to be like one of those guys that doesn't get drafted in most leagues, and then he's the hot waiver pickup.
You're saying how many yards can this guy do? How can he rush for 400 or 500? Are we looking at that?
Yeah, 300, 3 to 4.
Okay.
3 to 4.
And he'll run in maybe 5 touchdowns, right?
True.
Yeah.
He'll get more rushing stats than Herbert too.
That's right. And he's got a way better coach than the disaster that Herbert had. Anthony Lynn was one of the worst coaches I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh yeah.
He should have beat the Raiders. Should have beat the Raiders twice. He was so bad, making calls at the goal line that I've never seen in football before. This guy, it was unreal. So he's got a great coach. He's got a good situation. I think you're right. He's sleeping on him. Where did he go in our draft? 7th at the end of the 7th round.
He was autoed. I don't think he would have been drafted.
No, I don't think so. We're not ahead of Dak and Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert. Never.
No. Maybe he'd be drafted like towards the end. Maybe.
So you're going to see him go in redraft, probably around 9th, 10th, maybe 11th round. 11th round, probably. And that's incredible. Well, I don't think you can keep him as your one. You're going to have to draft 2 quarterbacks. You know, you got to draft like a Wentz in him, or a Brady in him. If you do that, you're in great shape. But again, great job, Pierre, my brother. That's good stuff tonight. Chris, great job in there too.
Thank you.
Nick, you guys are all in the playoffs, man. You all know each other too well. I'll just say one thing and tell everyone out there, you're all lucky I didn't come into the draft tonight, okay? Because I was coming in with a completely different strategy coming for blood tonight. All right.
Oh.
So we were going two tight ends in the top 7 rounds tonight.
Wow. Well, you can do that on Sunday, because Sunday will be interesting, because A, I won't be in it, and B,
why? Where are you?
I got something to do. Only this Sunday. I'll be back the following Sunday.
All right, good. Okay. Pierre, you gonna be there?
Pierre will be running it.
I'll be there.
Good.
We'll see.
Right.
It's 10 a.m. on a Sunday for a lot of you, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. We'll see how awake people are. We'll see how the draft goes.
What time is it for me on the East Coast?
10 a.m.
10. Okay, I got you. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm up at 6 every day, brother.
Yeah, you're old. You're old like me. So me too. I'm up at like 6:15, 6:30 every day.
Yeah. Students don't wait, man. I have a bell. I live my life by the bell.
How Nick does at 10 a.m. on Sunday. Or I guess it's 9 a.m. for you, right?
Yeah. 9 a.m.
If it's 10 Eastern, yeah. Well, I'll plan on being awake.
No, I got my boy Nick. I'm sending him a reminder. I'm going to send him a little wake up call. We're good.
Okay.
Nick's gonna be like, I went to bed 2 hours ago. Let's do this.
No, I'm gonna call Nick. Nick's got me on it. Nick's got me on speed dial. So like when I call, it plays the Raiders theme song, and he knows that when I call, it goes, "The autumn wind is a Raider." And once that happens,
geez.
he picks it up, and we're good to go.
Oh man.
Come on, brother. You got to give me some love. We're in Las Vegas now. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for one thing.
John
Get rid
Gruden.
of my coach. Get rid of my coach, please. Pierre, please agree with me on this. We got to get rid of this guy.
I think it's time to go. I don't think we need to wait a full 10 years, do we?
No, we don't. And 100 million? I don't think so. I don't know if that whole contract's guaranteed, because if it is, we are in deep shit.
I think it is, or most of it is.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
And Mike Mayock too. We took a scout and made him my general manager. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think he should go first. I think you're better off with a new GM than a coach. But
Wow.
I think he's still got another couple of years. Hate to say it.
Listen, I didn't love everything. I grew up with these guys, and I didn't love everything Al Davis did, but he did bleed silver and black. He always did what was best for the organization. He took a chance on a lot of guys, and he fought for what he thought was right. He didn't draft the best all the time, but he was a legend, and he was the first coach, and he always tried to do what's best for himself and the AFL, the league, to give this team to his most inept, moronic son is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And it's bordering on Jerry Jones bullshit now. I don't know who's worse, me or you, Nick. I don't know who has the worst owner right now. I'm guessing I do.
Yeah. I would say you do. I mean, Jerry Jones, don't get me wrong, like he could be a million times better, but I think Al Davis, or excuse me, not Al Davis, Mark Davis is as bad as it gets.
Yeah. Well, maybe Dan Snyder. Dan Snyder might be worse.
Yeah. And Dan Snyder might be, but he just bought out.
Yeah.
Didn't he just buy? Thank God he did. You know why? Because they were going to get rid of him if he didn't buy him out.
Yeah. It's terrible. It's like, oh my God. Now we're stuck with him.
And now you love the name. Now the name went over so well. It's one of those cancel culture, like, success stories here.
Yeah.
You got the Washington football team is going to be the name of your team, man.
They're going to keep the name. I thought that was just a placeholder.
No, Chris, they're keeping it now.
I think they're going to keep it now.
Okay.
They probably sold enough jersey and gear. They're like, let's just keep it.
Okay, that's what it is. Exactly. Like, people like it. Oh, okay, sure. And as long as people show up and buy tickets and buy merch, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, are you guys in the same stadium? Are you due for a new stadium, or did it get refurbished? What's up?
That I'm not sure, because again, I'm not here in SoCal, so I don't really know.
Okay.
I've
been to one game there over the years against the Giants, and it was wild, just a wild time.
Yeah.
Have you been out here? Have you been to the stadium ever?
No, I haven't. I'd love to go out there though, but I haven't. I've been to the East Coast many times, but never there.
So if you get out to the East Coast, let me know. I'll get you to a game. All right.
All right. I appreciate it.
That's done. I know I have a guy lined in. Nick, if you get out here, Pierre, I have already lined in. My brother-in-law, he's in the media.
Nice.
We can get tickets to any game anytime you want. It's not even a question. Any game on the East Coast you want to go to. I'm not promising the best seats, obviously, but we'll get in the stadium.
All right.
Which is all you want anyway.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So, but when I get out there, brother, when I get out West Coast, I expect because I'm coming out, Chris, I'm telling you right now, I'm coming out this summer for my daughter's lacrosse. She's going to go be looked at by USC. So when I'm out there, I'm going to stop and let you know. All right.
Definitely. Yeah. Let me know. We'll hook up. I can get you I can buy tickets.
No. I'm not talking about that. I just want to see you out there and say hi.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. No doubt.
How's the USC campus, man? Because I'm hearing different things.
The USC campus is incredible.
Okay.
The area around the USC campus.
That's what I was hearing. Not good.
Is horrendous. But you don't have to leave. The USC campus is like a city.
Okay.
Like there's restaurants in there. There's like stores. You don't have
bars.
No, there's no bar. Like,
okay, thank God.
Restaurants, there's stores. Like you don't have to leave the USC campus. It's crazy. Like you get off the freeway and you think you're like you ever seen that movie like Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society or any of those movies?
Sure, yeah.
That's where you think you are. You're like, oh my God. And then you drive into the USC campus and it's like you're in I don't know, like the nicest, I don't know, Beverly Hills or something, like wherever like the rich people live. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Good.
But it's like its
That's
own
good.
contained area. You don't have to even leave the campus. It's got everything you need in there. So
What about UCLA?
I've never been to that campus, so I don't know.
Okay. How close is it to USC? Is it a different part of town completely?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because she's going to probably try to maybe get a chance to go out there, and she's definitely going to go look at the campus, see the coach.
Yeah, the campus is incredible. Just don't go around outside of it.
She's going to, well, you know, I would worry about her being 3,000 miles away around a situation like that. If she's out here and that happens, I can get to her at any time.
Yeah. But if she stays on the campus, she'll be fine. The campus.
Yeah, a couple of friends of hers, not friends, a couple of ex-teammates are already playing there. So
yeah.
It's got to be nice. It's gorgeous, I heard. So
it's incredible. Like statues and fountains. like where am I right now? Like this is not any world I know.
Cool, brother. Yeah, man, I'll let you know.
All right, yeah, let me know when you're out here. We'll hook up for sure.
Definitely, brother. Great job tonight, guys. Thanks for letting me still get in, even though I'm not, but I am in Sunday's draft. So
all right, guys, have fun on Sunday. I'll miss you.